Hey, what's up guys? It's JC Santos, and just a quick tip. I kind of want to document me trying to fix my Volkswagen right now. Just a quick update. The car turns over, but it doesn't want to idle. So I'm going to be using this book, How to Keep Your Volkswagen Alive. So this should hopefully someone that's me, that's the noob, not a mechanic. I just have some tools here and there. See if this book alone can get you and your bug running. And let's see if I can do it myself and see what happens. So just a little intro and see what's going on. So that's it. I will, be posting and updating what I'm doing and what I'm going to be troubleshooting first and see if we can get the bug running. Cool. Alright guys, so I just got to the bug. I started working on it before even recording. But right now I'm just checking for the distributor. I have the cap off right now and I'm going to just align it, put this on top dead center as the book says. Try to make sure that I have static timing at least so that the car can start. Resetting the carb to just like factory settings, so like 2 turns out from being completely tightened. And we're gonna see if we could just get this car to idle. And I'll worry about the timing and then doing a live adjustment with the distributor for idling purposes as well. As soon as I am done. So I'll keep you posted. Right now the battery's disconnected, so I can't even show you that it cranks over, but let me actually do that now. Alright, so right now everything's on, battery's connected. See if we can get it going. Alright guys, so according to the book it says you need to check if you have spark, which I do. The engine turns over, so the starter is still good. It's not like flat. And according to the book, if you have gas, so I also, with my crescent wrench, I turned over the engine. I just connected the fuel line going to the carburetor, and I have plenty good fuel accessing the carb. So the fuel pump's fine, so it's not a fuel issue. So now it's left to either my timing is way off, like completely off, or the carburetor is just bad. So I have some cheap Chinese knockoff Solex just for the meantime to see if that's the issue. But before I do that, I don't want to change the original H30 that I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the jets, do all that, which I actually already did. And so it's reconnected, and now I'm gonna adjust the distributor and make sure that's sitting well, and then go from there. If the carb isn't it, then it's for sure the timing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to adjust that. Alright, kind of all over the place. So the book also says since it's not your fuel or your spark, just make sure and check your valve adjustment, because if they're sticking, then there's no chance of starting the car. So right now I just took the cover off and I got my my feeler gauge here with 0.006 ready, and I'm gonna make the adjustment there. And there's videos showing you how to do this. I'm just showing you the steps I'm doing to get a non-running Volkswagen running and see if a noob like me can do it. Alright guys, so I just did my valve for number 1 and 2 cylinder, and now I'm doing the other side. So they were extremely tight. Holy shit. So I'm glad that they were tight, so I know that there was an issue. So yeah, we got that fixed, and let me do the other side, see how this side is, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, so I finished doing the timing, adjusting the valves, should I say. I couldn't get the exhaust valve on the 4th cylinder. Like, I actually almost broke my hand trying to do that. So what's next is to do the points on the distributor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And I'm not here showing you exactly what I'm doing. There's plenty of videos to show you that, but I'm just showing you the steps in order of what this book is telling me to do. I've yet to crank the car yet, so valve's done, fuel is good, spark is good. Let's do the distributor points. Okay, just adjusted the point for the distributor. Now moving on, and I'm gonna do the static timing, and we'll see what it says to do. I'm just recording snippets as I go along, so next is timing. So let's get that done. Alright, so I finished working on the bug. It's been about 3 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours, let's say. So what I did, I adjusted my valves. I just completely replaced the distributor, and I replaced the carburetor, and I gapped the points for the distributor. And then what else did I do? And I just checked my fuel pump, make sure that I was getting sufficient gas. My old carb just wasn't any good. The jets were clean and everything, so I just replaced it. I got some knockoff Chinese H30 Solex. Works fine, so let's go ahead and just give it a turn, and we'll see how quick and how well the car runs. Alright, so I know the car was running, so it is not a cold start, but just to give you guys an idea, these cars are pretty simple. Well, now it's simple now that I know, but just to work on. I have no mechanical experience really, except working on cars with my dad, but this is my first time really like tackling this alone. So ignition on, start it right up. Let's go to the back. Alright guys, another thing I wanted to mention, so I also, if you noticed, I had the 009 distributor and it just wasn't working, so I also had a knockoff as a backup distributor. I got both of these items from Amazon, so they both came legit the same day, so it's crazy. As you saw, I just replaced that. I made sure that the distributor, I followed the installation guide from the book. I don't know how to do this. I just follow the book and what it said and recommended. I referred to some videos just to make sure what I did was somewhat right. And yeah, the car is running. And another thing, what I wanted to mention was for the timing, I had to do a live timing with the distributor. So once I had the car idling, it was misfiring. Just the timing was completely off even after I did the static timing. So honestly, I couldn't tell you what's going on with that. So once the car was idling rough and I tried even adjusting the volume and the air fuel ratio, nothing was really changing. So the next step was to loosen the bolt for the at the base of the distributor, and once it's loose you can adjust it clockwise, and that would that fixed basically my really like sputtering idle, and then it leaned out the car. Like it really, as you heard before, runs strong and very consistent. There's no misfiring, so all cylinders are definitely shooting. I took a first spin, it accelerates great. It's been, I'm so excited. This car hasn't been running for years. It's been sitting in my sister's-in-law's garage for years, literally. So the fact that in 4 hours I was able to do this on my own, pretty incredible. I highly recommend that book. It's very detailed, and the guy, the writer of the book, I forgot his name, actually puts tips as to like what to listen for, look for, and like experiences, and it goes over every type of bug, type 1, 2, 3, and late gens as well. So highly recommend the book. Appreciate the book. Definitely got my money back. I didn't have to pay for a mechanic to get it running. Backstory, I did have a mechanic to first try to get it going, but it started, but then it just wouldn't turn back on, so he didn't know either. Glad I was able to do it, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video and the guide kind of helped anyone who has a bug that is struggling to turn on. These are the steps I did, and if you're looking for a source that basically teaches you everything, I'll put the link, I guess, in the description of the book. I don't get paid, and I'm just sharing the book where I got it. I got it from Amazon as well. So thanks for watching, and good luck to anyone else.